Before I begin, I just want to say that I've been really sick this past week or so and been kind of cruddy. Even now, I'm still a little congested at the time of recording this. Also, forgive me for the erratic lighting. I recorded this while I was not in the best of sorts, and I did not notice until I actually finished the drawing, so yeah, that's great. Now then, back to school sketches number 3. Ibuki Mioda. Boy, do I love Danganronpa. It's one of my all-time favorite video game series. It's pretty good. The anime, not so much, to be perfectly honest. Every single one of the Danganronpa games involves you as a student being trapped in a sick killing game where you gotta survive. The main games pretty much go a detective sort of route, and there's also a trial section where you try to figure out who's lying, who's telling the truth, who really killed the student, that kind of a deal. While the spin-off Ultra Despair Girls is more of a first-person shooter strategy game, but they all involve the same general killing game. In a killing game, the killing school trip as it's referred to in the game, and I just really enjoy her antics and her personality. Ibuki is one such student, trapped. She is one of my favorite characters in Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, just purely based on the level of energy and erraticism she brings to the table. Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is also my favorite Danganronpa game. Yeah, I think it's a better written story than the previous game and the next game as well. And the cast of characters are just very entertaining, and Ibuki is no exception to that. I think probably one of my favorite aspects of Danganronpa 2 is the way Monokuma umps the ante on the killing game in every possible manner. You know, first game he was like, okay, blackmail, $1 million. Here he's like, okay, we're gonna put you guys in a tower and starve you to death until one of you kills someone. Like, that sort of a deal, like, just upping the ante on every possible manner. I suppose another reason you could say I like Danganronpa is because of the community, which makes it easier to actually like the games and the anime, etc. Because, you know, Danganronpa is just one of the most chill communities out there, no question. You know, you see a bunch of people getting torn apart by shipping and just stupid, crazy, ridiculous stuff, like the name of a character being controversial. And Danganronpa is like, you know what, let's just pair everyone up with everyone, and that's it. I think possibly also the story may have something to do with this, like, most of the cast of each Danganronpa game dies, so the ships aren't actually going to happen anyways. So, you know, why make a big fuss over something that would never happen in canon? It could also have something to do with Danganronpa never quite reaching that mainstream popularity like My Hero Academia or Naruto, etc. You know, just the people who found it legitimately liked it, and for its story, its content, what it offered, and not for stupid stuff like ships. Who knows? But hey, the community, you guys are alright. You're just chill, making meeps, fan art, fan games even. Like, I've seen a couple of fan games that actually look really good. So, yeah, you guys got my respect for that. Some people might be wondering why I didn't choose Celeste for this video, because she is one of the Riot Kitty Cafe representatives. Well, why be predictable? Be spontaneous, like Ibuki. And just do something that no one expects. Danganronpa also has one of the most unique art styles out there. It is completely their own. No other game looks quite the way Danganronpa does. And that's probably why the anime didn't really do so hot, is because they failed to replicate this very unique art style. What it appears to be is a combination of shonen anime and American comic book panels. That's the reason why, they got, the cardboard cutouts. When you enter a new area, the people who are in there pop up like cardboard cutouts. And it's overall very unique, which is another reason why I was drawn to Danganronpa. It also lends itself well to good character stencil sheets, which is why if you search up Danganronpa, you scroll down for a little bit, you'll see a bunch of fan sprites and whatnot. Like I stated previously, there's a bunch of fan games being worked on too, so overall, very good stencil if you want a very easy way to create fan-made game sprites. And as you see in the background of this video, most of my time drawing Ibuki comes from her hair, which is very weird and very crazy. This took me about 15 minutes in total. So basically half the time I spent drawing Ibuki was spent on her hair, just based on how weird it is. Seriously, how much did this girl pay for her hairstyle? It's probably one of the most expensive hairstyles in the entire game. She wanted to look like a rocker as much as possible, which is why she probably blew like $2,000 or something on making herself look like that. She is the ultimate light music club member. And, well, she probably did have a bunch of cash flowing around. So there's that. And yeah, light music club member. But she decided, you know what? I'm gonna quit based on creative differences. And I'm just gonna do my own thing. Like in the intro. Cooking burgers using a flamethrower function on her guitar. So she could probably kill you if she wanted to, but she doesn't do that because she's a Ibuki. Ibuki is a nice gal. And while I am finishing up Ibuki's long and overly complicated hair, I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the support and all the likes, shares, retweets, likes on Twitter, comments, all that sort of stuff. And I'm very happy at where I'm at right now, you know. Getting close to 400 subs, that kind of a thing. And thank you for being patient with me. I know I've been sick these past couple of weeks and I couldn't record much at all, but yeah, just thank you for your patience, even though I'm absolutely terrible on having a consistent uploading schedule. I just make videos, work on them whenever I can, which is not very often. So with that, Riot Kitty is signing out. I hope you all have an awesome February. Oh yeah, and Who Did It Better episode 2 is gonna be my next project. After losing all my work on it, I'm happy to finally tackle that monumental task. And I hope you guys look forward to it. Stay tuned.